Hi, I'm Jeff Everidge, founder of Trident Proposal Management.
And I'm Kathy Borkowski, Vice President of Trident Proposals.
We're going to talk to you about 3 activities that are worth doing before the RFP comes out to prepare for that RFP. Now, Kathy, why are we making this video in the first place?
Oh my goodness, if I had $1 for every single time that a proposal team came to me and handed me 20, 30, 40 pages of this amazing written material, and the RFP came out and that entire thing went in the trash, I would be rich.
Huge waste of money. What we're going to tell you right now is that writing the answers to the questions that you think are in the RFP, even if you have a draft, are likely a waste of time. There's a proposal process. There's typically plenty of time to produce a proposal. It's usually 30 days, it's an eternity. Why not just do the activities that really give you bang for your buck? So, Kathy, tell us about the first one.
The first one is making sure you've trained your team. So I've seen a lot of folks, they're like, oh, my team, they've done 1,000,000 proposals, they know exactly what to do. And then proposal gets released and it's like cats and dogs running all over the place. Nobody's going in the same direction. So the way to streamline this is we just do basic training, and it's not, like how to beat some eggs and to make scrambled eggs. Instead, this is the process that we want to use. These are the tasks. These are going to be the expectations I have of you. So now when the RFP comes out, we're all going to be running in the same direction as a team.
Yeah, this is just-in-time training, and it also gives you a chance to really think about the people you put in each individual task. Because as you do the training, you might find that you've misplaced people or you have someone that's in over their head and they're not the right person for the role. So once you have your team ready and they're trained, you're going to conduct a gap analysis. This is critical. This is the one thing, if you do anything in this to prepare for your RFP, conduct a gap analysis is the most critical point to do. And here's why. The RFP comes out, you have a certain amount of time to actually propose. You don't want to know that you are missing some technology or missing some capability that you're not actually able to produce a compliant proposal at that point. I mean, that's the worst possible case scenario for when the RFP comes out. This is when you want to do all your research. You want to know what to expect from that RFP. Hopefully you've talked to the government about it. You've done all your capture work so that you can put every piece, every capability, every technology, every best practice, whatever it is you think they're going to expect, you're going to map out your capabilities. Now, you might find you have gaps. This is a great time to find out because it's before the RFP comes out. But what do you do when you find out you have gaps in capability?
That's when you're going to start focusing your efforts on finding better teammates, finding people or companies that can fill those holes. And one sort of practical application I've seen for finding these gaps, doing this gap analysis, is take an RFI or the old PWS or something, compare the past performance examples you have, the capabilities of your company, and I like to use colors like green, yellow, red, and all of a sudden I've mapped it down and I'm like, holy cow, I have a huge red chunk right here that if I hadn't done the gap analysis, I would not have realized it. I would just go in blind. So as far as pre-work goes, really identifying the work that you can't do and the people that you need so that you can find the right teammates, it's huge. It saves tons of money.
Critical. Now, we're going to suggest something, and we don't want you to take it the wrong way. We're not asking you to write to the RFP or the expected RFP, but we are asking you at this point to write. What we want you to do is, if you're early enough in the process, write white papers that point out or bring out specific capabilities that the customer needs or wants that you want them to put into the proposal. This is your chance to write marketing materials, white papers, whatever. They're going to highlight, showcase your capabilities, or even maybe cutting edge capabilities the government's not thinking about, so that you can make sure that RFP comes out with all the things that you're able to provide to them right up in the front.
Yeah, because the government doesn't know what they don't know, right? Like if you develop this awesome technology and you know that they need to have it, tell them about it and do it in words so that they can reference it periodically. And another thing you said, Jeff, that really is important. You said get in front of the RFP, but what is that time frame? And a lot of folks are like, oh, a couple months before the RFP comes out, right? I should be seeing my client.
No.
But it's not. This is a long game. This is 6 months out. This is a year out. And if you're playing with the big boys, this is 2 years out. You're starting to have those conversations and you're getting on the right teams.
Exactly, Kathy. Because what happens is you get closer to the RFP, the government's less likely to talk to you about the RFP. But 2 years out, 18 months out, they want to have conversations because they're actually writing that RFP or they're thinking about what's going to be in the next statement of work. All right, that's the 3 points that you want, the actual 3 preparation steps that you want to take before the RFP. If you're doing anything else, it's likely wasted effort. We're Trident Proposal Management.
Subscribe to our channel and get articles and tips that can improve your proposal process.
And play to win your next government proposal.